Hello. This is a prepaid debit call from...
It's me for just a minute. I've been moved to Omaha.
An inmate at the Douglas County Jail. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1. To prevent calls from this call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring, recording, and the location of your phone will be obtained. For more information about our privacy policy, please visit www.connectnetwork.com. After the beep, press 5 to accept this call. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring, recording, and the location of your phone will be obtained. Stay on the line to accept this call. Thank you for using GTL.
I don't consent to recording of my call. Received information on my behalf, regardless of where you got it from. If you got a video, if you can look at that, look at 1, 2, and 3. 2 clearly shows Weverka standing on the wing of the plane, talking to the FBI undercover agents who he thinks are with the Cherokee Nation, who they've led him to believe that. He clearly has the door open, clearly says he's been inside the plane ongoing, and that another pilot's moved the plane out of the hangar. That will clarify to anybody that has any doubt whatsoever when the FBI and Sheriff Kappelman claim the plane has been secured for 2.5 months. That will prove they're lying.
I'm on the phone with Mike, babe. Yeah, I understand. Okay.
Sir?
All right. Now, when you say they'll prove they're lying, what did they say that's counter to what the video may show?
They got a search warrant. The FBI agent got a search warrant with the basis claiming that the plane has been secured for 2.5 months as the basis for getting the search warrant. He wouldn't have got a search warrant otherwise if the plane is wide open, been moved around, and anybody and their brother can get in. He would have never got a search warrant because there's no assurance that whatever's in the plane has been there since they think that I was there 2.5 months earlier.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep. And I'm if there was such a video that was made available to me, would it be necessary to play the whole thing, or would it be necessary just to play the part where he's standing on the wing?
Well, I don't know if you've got the ability to cut and paste, but I think if you played, I don't know if it's cost prohibitive to post it's how many minutes is it, 15?
No, it's more like nearly an hour with all 3.
No, just video 2.
Okay.
It's like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I understand.
The number 2 and number 3 are less than 30 minutes combined. But if you can post it, the only thing about video 3 is that he acknowledges that I'm being screwed over.
Yeah.
He sees it for what it is.
Right.
This is this man who is their star witness's gut reaction. He knows that the government is corrupted, and he's just not going to stand for it. Well, that's obvious that they've extorted him into being their star witness, apparently.
Let me ask you, did he make a deal for immunity on his side to rat out you?
I don't know what his deal is. I know that he's gotten a diversion. Basically, he's gotten 18 months of probation, and if he's willing to be their snitch, 18 months of probation, and after 18 months, if there's no problems, his charge is expunged, exonerated, it goes away. It's called a diversion program. He's given diversion after 18 months, but that's contingent upon him testifying against me to their liking.
Yeah, I'd have to really sit down and think about the details of this particular situation, but my first reaction is it's never good to compromise with these evil bastards to rat out a friend. And it's not ratting them out, but it's cooperating with them. There's nothing to rat out in your case, right? It's not like you're telling them,
he's just an everyday average guy. I mean, he is not. He's just a normal guy. He's being extorted.
Yeah.
Realize Mrs. Parsons is an average woman who works her butt off, and she was extorted and forced into pleading guilty to prevent her animals from being killed. So there's no telling what this guy was threatened with.
Yeah, I understand.
So
Okay.
I'm not faulting him. Look, I don't fault people at all for being put into situations like that. This is the stock and trade of the FBI. They're criminals. They're hardcore. They're not of this country. They're not constitutional officers. They're rogue. Like one lady I talked to today said, they're corporate feudalists.
Yeah.
Basically, you're going to give me your fiance to have my way with, otherwise we'll kill you both.
Right.
Yeah. That's what they're doing. Even though there is no crime, they're making normal human behavior a crime.
No, you're absolutely right about that, Mike. You're right.
Yeah, I just got done listening to propaganda on the radio. There's a man whose child was basically being treated for some kind of mental illness by the Western medicine group, and it wasn't working. The child was dying, and they said that he's a, quote, radical. They said radical every 5 seconds. Radical Islamist, so he's a religious man. He takes his child to this, what they call a compound, which is basically a place where they're basically doing medical treatments that are naturopathic. And it's a religious group, and they believe that the child is possessed. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that the Catholics have similar facilities. They're called churches. And they're doing exorcisms and stuff like that. And they also give natural medicine. You know, my Native Americans ancestors did it. Hugo Chavez did, Fidel Castro cured his pancreatic cancer with natural remedies, not Western medicine. Steve Jobs, he's deader than a hammer. Patrick Swayze did Western medicine. They're both deader than a hammer. Hugo Chavez lived to be in his 90s, 15 years after the fact. But anyway, they called him radical Islamic. And, they was at this place that had out in the middle of nowhere in the desert, and they had a 150-foot escape tunnel. Well, guess what? If you're doing something that these Nazis, quote, calling themselves government, don't like, and they come after you, it'd probably be a good thing to have the ability to escape, to preserve your life. Oh, and they said they had a cache of weapons. They had one AR-15 and 4 pistols.
Yeah, they always make a big deal about that. I got a question before we run out of time. I did speak to Mrs. Dorothy, and she was under the impression that your trial was August the 6th, so I had to set her expectation. That's not true. It's August the 28th. Also, if somebody made available to me papers that say notification of reservation of rights, and also other letters, about Donald Trump and things like that, I'm assuming that those papers should be made public. If somebody makes available that to me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. If anybody can actually get a copy of that notification of reservation of rights and or the other declaration of rights, take it to a registered office in any county in Nebraska or any county clerk's office and see if they'll stamp it for you. It might cost you $10. It's usually $7 to get legal documents. It's just a legal document. It is not, I quote, not a common law lien. It is not a common law lien. But anyway, if I can get somebody to get those stamped and then sent back to me, I can serve those on the court. Otherwise, they're trying to ignore that. It's basically giving them notice of my status, which takes me out of their realm of jurisdiction because I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm not a corporate employee. They don't have jurisdiction over me. And it's all a bunch of magic words and phrases, and it's just a criminal operation. But here, real quick, I just learned yesterday that Steven Seagal was appointed as an attaché for Russia to the United States. He's not the ambassador, but he's next in line as an attaché. It's an unpaid job, but he lives right outside of Memphis in Germantown, and his child was being treated there in Memphis for, I believe it was cancer. But given the fact that I used to go and help with Make-A-Wish for the kids at St. Jude and Le Bonheur.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
They could have a day with a wolf because they couldn't go to Yellowstone. He might be able to assist me in getting my status as an ambassador recognized by the State Department. So if anybody could look up the Russian consulate and contact to find out if they can get the address for Steven Seagal or his address in Memphis. Then I can send, or someone can send my information to him, or if I can get the address, I'll send it. That way, maybe he will be willing to assist me in getting the State Department to recognize my status through the Russian embassy or consulate that he's working through.
I hope someone contacts him. The big story over the last 24 hours is Alex Jones has been taken down from YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and iTunes.
Right. They're knocking us down one by one.
Yep.
Yep, truth. And they call them conspiracy theorists. The truth tellers are called conspiracy theorists. How about that?
Yeah, I know, Mike. It's almost like we're on the verge of a civil war the way things are going, but I pray that God works a miracle to get you out of there and that people listened about contacting Steven Seagal.
Thank you for using GTL.
Monty, I just turned the recorder on if you need a time. I'm Andrew. You must be Todd.
Oh, man. Yep, that's
hey,
me.
Good to meet you. How much time you got?
Well, how much time you need?
Not much, I don't think.
Okay. All right. The treasurer, he's in here grabbing a snack real quick. I mean, do you want to grab a bite to eat or?
No, I'd rather kind of do it and get going.
I got you. All right. Invariably, we have a meeting every second, Wednesday of the month, and I mean, he'd like to be present just for the mere fact of, everything that's happened.
No, I don't know what you mean. I thought just me and you were going to go look at a couple places is all.
Well, and that's him right there. That's him. Well, what Sue told me is that you were just going to go up and look at the plane and clean some stuff out, or look at it. That's what Gene told me too. So, I mean, we'll make the hangar available to you, and you can do the thing, and
He has to go with us?
well, I don't know if he has to. I mean everything's kosher. You know.
Yeah.
He's not going to bother us in any way, shape, or form.
All right. When we're done with that, then were you going to show me around a little bit, or?
Well, you know, I told Gene, I said, you know, the only thing I really want to be involved with is the plane. You know, I don't. Did he tell you that?
Not really.
Well, that's what I told him. I said, you know, I told him, I said, here's the plane, whatever you guys need to do or whatnot, you know, and then the plane. You know, so what were you thinking, Andrew?
Well, he had me print out a couple of maps. I thought you were going to maybe show me a couple
Well, I'll
places.
make it really simple for you. I mean, you know, invariably, it's all gravel roads around here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the shortest, simplest, easiest way from one place to the next is from the airport to the highway, you know, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't, you know, because, I mean, you start getting on gravel roads and shit like that, hell, you know, they all don't go through anymore.
Right. Well, yeah, we can go up there, I guess.
Yeah, so what, I mean, whatever you want to do, you tell me.
Yeah, I'll follow you up there.
All right. You know, I mean, like I said, I mean, there's no shortcuts around the place unless...
Well, I don't need any shortcuts. It doesn't look like it'd be real hard to get out of here real fast.
Yeah.
I was just looking for an address, that's all.
Looking for what?
An address.
Okay. So... All right, so you ready to go up?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. You just gonna follow me up?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Monty, call me on my phone number. Hello? Hey, where are you at? Did you hear all that? We know we're leaving up here? All right. I don't know what you want me to, I mean, I'll do my best, but he's definitely not on board. A little bit. He's very hesitant. He's just afraid, yeah. Okay. All right, we're heading. What? I think he's. Yeah, I think he's scared. I think he's afraid. He knows what's going on. He's just afraid. Well, you know, the guy behind me's going up there too. You know. Yep. The guy behind me is going up there too. He's the treasurer, I guess. Oh, I don't know. It was either a pickup or a Suburban with cattle grates on the front. He's right behind me. All right. Okay, thanks. All right. Bye.
Yeah, Gene.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had a show a while back.
Yeah. It wasn't on very long.
How come?
I don't know. I guess people didn't watch it.
Oh, no shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the way it always works. Yeah. That's Eric, by the way.
What?
That's Eric.
Okay.
That guy over there. So anyway, I suppose you need the hanger, don't you?
What?
I said you need the hanger, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to see it.
All right. Yeah, no, I just talked to Sue this morning. I got,
What did you say?
well, I just got her, well, actually Mike's wife's, payment for the hanger and whatnot. Oh, Andrew, this is Eric. Hi, Eric. Andrew.
How you doing?
Hey, nice to meet you,
Yeah,
dude.
you too.
So anyway, I spent a better part of a Sunday afternoon getting this thing around. So, I mean, there was a couple drips over here on this right side.
A couple what?
Drips.
Oh.
You know, so I don't know. I'm sure it's coming from the brakes. I truly do. I talked to this guy over here, and he has got brake fluid for it, okay? So if we need to get into his box over there, and whoever you guys decide to fly the thing out, he said, just go ahead and have at it. You know, because it takes special brake fluid.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't take like regular, you know, automotive brake fluid. It actually takes oil. So, this blanket, you know, he had it sitting on a towel, and that heater or the air dryer, you know, he had going in there. That's all his stuff. It was all outside of the plane, you know, so.
All right.
But I did the windows for him and checked his tires and got the oil and, but like I said, I'm not sure about the brakes.
All
because what he told me that when he landed, that, I don't know, if you look at that strut over there, that strut sets just a little bit lower than this one right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he told me that he had to charge that strut and he had to do some brake stuff. And I wasn't sure exactly what the hell he was talking about. But the plane is full of fuel. It's ready to rip.
All right. Where's the keys to it?
They're in it.
They're in it?
Yes. Yep. They should be still. I got the notice on here. You know, Well, actually, like I said, you know, I told Sue that I would get a key, and I mean, there's a key for it. So, I mean, this should be ready.
All right. So when's this open? Like, when can the guy get in here to get
Whatever you want.
They just need to call one.
Yep.
Just call one of you?
Whenever you want. Yep. No, it's ready to go. I mean, the plane, it can go anytime.
All right.
And I also called Sue and I told her that all she's got to do is send out a piece of paper. You know, see, because here's the deal: is that, you know, I talked to Sue and she said it was okay to talk to you. You know, so invariably, I mean, that's what we're doing. And so whoever or whomever comes up to pick the plane up, I suppose either you or Sue can let us know, and
All right.
down the road it goes.
Did you tell her we needed something saying?
Yes, exactly.
The
Yep.
proof
And
of
she said,
ownership?
yep. She said that'd be no problem.
Okay. Good.
She can get that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's ready
Yeah,
to
the
go.
plane hasn't been impounded. Nothing's been impounded.
Absolutely.
So the notice and everything.
You know, see, here the problem is that, you know, when Mike showed up here, he had the key to the plane and he had personal effects and all that shit and whatnot. Well, you know, the thing is the sheriff can't release that stuff unless, you know, I mean, he has got somebody that he knows that's going to come and get it or whatnot. You know, because, I mean, imagine if it was you and you had stuff there and some bonehead came up to collect it, okay, and then you show up and you say, well, I want my stuff, and it's gone. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, that would not be cool. I'd be pissed off. I know that for a fact.
You got boxes?
What's that?
You got boxes for this stuff, or you need boxes?
I'll have him bring some.
All right.
Oh, so you're not gonna take anything today?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, and you know, I told Sue that when I was getting the thing ready, I mean, you know, in order to check the battery, we don't have a key because I didn't have a key at the time. Is that the battery is down here, you know, behind the passenger seat right there. So, and I told her, I said, you know, I wasn't comfortable with somebody's personal effects and whatnot. So, you know, I don't know, there's a tool bag and a toolbox and whatnot, but after I got a key for it, then, you know, a guy can check the voltage and whatnot up there on the firewall. Right. That's what I did. So, I mean, it's at like 12.3 volts, and I mean, it should just, I mean, he flew it in.
So you're just gonna have the pilot haul the stuff with the plane?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no, it should be good.
All right.
Should be good. Well, I mean, the other thing is too, is that when you get a pilot over here, I mean, you don't know exactly what the hell you're gonna get, because, I mean, some pilots are fucking picky and others, you know, say like if you got an ag pilot, I got a friend, I mean, if it goes up in the air, he doesn't get the access.
So the key to the plane is inside the plane?
It's inside the plane. Yep. Yep. Well, I don't have a key to lock it. And it was never locked.
Yeah.
But that's always open up front then?
No,
This is
no.
locked.
Yeah, no, it's locked up. No.
The only people that have keys to this are the people who actually rent space in here.
Well, there's only, let's see,
The airport authority.
Me.
Did Dan ever give you his keys?
No, shit, man.
I don't know that he ever had keys, did he?
That's a good question. But even if he did, I mean,
And just the
he's the guy who just got out the door. You know, so I mean, he doesn't want anything
plane
to do with it anymore.
plane numbers, that's it.
And, you know, he has, I mean, he would have no launch issue or anything. And even if he did have a key, the only place he goes is to the office.
Nobody's gonna touch us.
No. And that guy right there, and that guy right there. So, I mean, there's very few keys coming in and out of this place. You know, I told Sue, I said, you don't have to worry about anybody fiddling with this thing, because there's just nobody. Now, with that being said, I mean, a door is a door. You know, I mean, if you really, really wanted something, you could bash through the thing.
Yeah, well, so how...
But I mean, nobody knows about this.
What's the ETA on a pilot to come and plane this thing then?
I gotta check and see. It shouldn't be too long.
So, and Mike's wife is paid up till when on storage?
Oh shit, well, I'm trying to think when the plane showed up. Was it in January?
Yeah, it's right before I left town. Yeah. It was January.
Probably, I don't know.
January,
Well,
March, so 3 months.
yes,
And what rate did you say?
$75.
A month?
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't know if you quoted her something special, given the service.
Well, I didn't quote anybody anything.
Oh.
You know, I figured it'd be gone way long before
Yeah.
now. I figured Mike would be the hell out of here. And
The only reason why I say that is if it wraps over in another billing cycle,
Right.
she'll have to care for storage.
All right, no.
which is not a big deal. You know, really, the only guy that it's filling with is this dude back here. Well, you can understand because, I mean, that's the only way out.
Right.
Is to go that way. And he's a good guy. Shit, he's pulled this thing out twice, you know. And he said that's fine. But, you know, the thing is, I don't know where else to put it. Because, I mean, I suppose maybe a guy could park it over there that way like that. But they're supposed to get those cars out of here, you know, here before long. And maybe a guy could put it over there too. But like I said.
Is that your Sea-Doo?
Yeah. Why you want to ride it? It'll be damn near fast enough to do it.
Catch my fat ass on that thing.
Well, it shouldn't be, it won't be that long before they get it.
All right, no problem. Anyway.
So are you from like Fort Collins, somewhere out that
Fort
way?
Warren.
Yeah. So what's your weather been like lately?
What's that?
I said, what's your weather been like lately?
Oh, it's been hot one day and cold the next. Shit like that.
That's why
Well,
everybody's...
you want to talk about hot and fucking cold.
We're getting up to 82 today, and then
Oh, yeah.
it'll drop to 20 to
Right.
tits tonight, and shit.
Well, it's 26 degrees out this morning.
That's why everybody's sick. Hot, cold, hot, cold.
Yeah, I
hot,
know.
cold.
You know, I mean, I'm dressed like a fucking woolly bear, but I mean, come in here and, you know, you get out in the sun later today, it's gonna be hot son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You guys had a nice day out that way, man. I always keep track because I have a brother out in Denver.
Oh.
He always pisses me off because you guys always have nice weather and we always go
Oh, yeah.
fucking shit.
All right, well, I'll see you how soon I can get out of here.
Well, tell Sue you were here. So you don't want to take anything with you today?
No.
They made you drive all the way out here just to look at it?
Well, yeah, make sure everything was all right on it and where the key was and
Okay,
when
like I said.
when I could get in here, kind of.
Oh, yes, yep, no, whatever you want to
Yeah,
carry.
you just gotta call. Like
Yep,
3
all you
miles
gotta do
away.
is I will,
Call.
You or handler me.
yeah, you can call me. I will have Alan, this guy over here, he's an airframe power plant mechanic. And like I said, I'm not comfortable, I mean, I used to fly, I haven't in a long time, but I don't want to fuck nothing up. It's just like I said with the
I would wait
brakes.
till the pilot gets here and then have the pilot do the check.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, man, pilots, all they knew is just to fucking get in the fucking thing and fly it. They don't know about their plane like what they should. You know,
Well, anybody's gonna step into that when they get in that cockpit with that not being their plane.
well, yeah, but you know, like a 140 is a 140. You know, everybody's got their, I mean, they all have their quirks and whatnot. But what I'm saying is that the brakes on that plane take an oil-based brake fluid versus like a car, which is a vegetable-based.
Right.
So if you stick that,
Lowers the freezing temperature of it.
well, it won't freeze. It won't freeze. The thing is if you put automotive in there, it will attack the seals.
Well, that too.
You know, so what can happen is that when you hit the brakes, all right, to slow down, and you release the brakes, they might just stay right fucking there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Or they could seize. You know, what I'm saying is they'll seize. or they could. So, but like I said, I talked to him. He's got great food over there in that box, and you know, we'll see what happens.
All right.
We'll go from there. We'll do everything we can to get the fucking thing out of here.
All right. You're locking up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said there was money in the terminal.
There was what?
You said there's money in the terminal?
Oh no, actually, I got it right here.
Oh, okay.
This is 3 fuel stops.
Who's the 20 from?
You know, I don't remember.
Do I need to, well, I can't invoice them if they don't know.
I wouldn't worry about invoicing
All
them.
right.
They're just, I mean, they came out. Oh, I know who it was. It's that little shit hook. Oh, fuck.
Doesn't matter, you don't have an address.
Ethan. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not sure exactly what the
Right.
fuck his address is.
Okay.
So,
All right.
he lives with his mom and dad. That's all I know.
So, thanks for running up here.
No problem. I'm gonna go get something to eat.
I don't blame you.
All right, brother. We'll have a safe trip back. We'll see you next
Thanks.
time you're up.
All right.
Take it
care.
easy.
All right, see you later.
Yep.
All right. So what do you think of it, Andrew? I mean, what were you wanting to do?
Well, for the plane, I can call you, right? Whenever we want to get the fucking thing, right?
Yep. Whenever you want it. In
Okay.
fact, I'll tell you what I'll do.
It don't matter what time, or I mean...
Nope. What I will do is see right here, and it's got tie downs in it. Okay. All right. So you just tell me, and I mean, if you guys want to pick it up at 2:00 in the morning, but I want to make goddamn sure that it's ready to go before
Yeah.
that we do something like that.
Well,
Okay.
we might be in kind of a hurry when we come get it.
Well, no, I agree. And so what I'm saying is that you just tell me, all right, and that fucking thing will be sitting right there,
all right.
and nobody's gonna bitch with it because I'll lock the gate up and
All right.
well, like I said, nobody fiddles with shit out here. They just don't. They don't fiddle with shit out here. So you tell me, and the thing can be sitting right there, tied down. The key can be in it. In fact, I can even have the AMP dude back there check it out, maybe run it up and down the runway once, just make sure that the fucking thing is ready to rip, and you just tell me and it'll be sitting there.
But he wouldn't be here when we came, right?
Pardon?
He wouldn't be here when we came, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay,
No, like I said, nope, it would just be sitting there and be ready to go.
With nobody here.
Yep.
All right. This place doesn't look like it's real busy. So we won't run.
Well, it is in certain times of the year.
Right.
See, because we have about 3 or 4 different aerial sprayers that show up, and I mean, it can be busy.
All right.
But I mean, no, we don't get a lot of traffic out here, and I don't know, we're just out in the middle of BFE.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I just want to make sure they can get in and get out fast, that's all.
All right, be good, Eric. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, anyway, no, I know. I feel bad about the whole fucking thing. Because I mean, Mike called me 2 weeks before he came up, and invariably he was just charting himself across. He told me he was going to Cut Bank, and he just wanted to know, we had fuel, had a place for him to stay, if he had a car to take, and I mean, he showed up like at 3:30 in the afternoon here, and filled his plane up, made sure that it was inside, and I let him use that fucking plow truck that was in there. That's how he got around town.
No.
And I told him, I said, whatever you need, you just do whatever you got to do. And then the next morning, holy crap, man, all shit's breaking loose everywhere and whatnot. And I was really busy that morning, because I was trying to help him with weather and whatnot so he could get the fuck out of here. I mean, just because, it's supposed to be shitty the next 2 or 3 days.
No.
So if he didn't leave then...
You can be here a while.
Yes, exactly. You know, it's just like they always said, you know, if you got time to spare, go by air. And, you know, I'm starting to hear all sorts of shit and whatnot, and I don't know, you know, I mean, you don't want to let your mind race or anything like that. Hell, you know, he was actually the least, suspectable person that, I mean, he was just one of those guys. You know, there was a guy that came through here from New York, and what he does on the side is ferries airplanes for people. Say, like, if somebody buys a plane here, he'll take it somewhere. So anyway, he said he was heading from New York to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And he just wanted to come get fuel and hang out for the night and whatnot. And I said, okay, that's cool, whatever. So when he gets here, I talked to him, and he was a Delta 737 pilot. And I mean, he's still working now, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, you know, he's not short of cash or nothing. So, and on that trip, you know, I mean, all of his expenses and everything were paid. So this dude, he comes up, we fill his plane up, we tie it down, and it was still hot then. And I told him, I said, if you want to, you can hang out because I mean, that's air conditioned and heated and whatnot. If you want to sleep in the terminal, have at it. If you want a motel room, have at it. And he goes, nope. He goes, what I like to do is, he goes, I like to drag my hammock with me. So what he had is, he had a hammock that would fit underneath the wing of the plane.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where that fucker slept. He slept out here under the wing of his plane, out here on the tarmac. And he could have been in the office, could have been in a hotel room, but he didn't want to do that. You know, so, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, pilots are pilots. I mean, just to be a pilot is you got to be a different guy. Mm-hmm. You know, they just are. They're just different people. So, you know, when Mike came in, I mean, shit, I talked to him for like 3 fucking hours in here in the office, you know, after we got his plane in and whatnot. Now, I think he's definitely getting fucked over, you know, truly. He gave me some websites that I needed to go see, you know, MikeParsons.org and some other shit and whatnot. And after I read his story, I'm telling you, you know, because I mean, the same thing has happened to me about 10 years ago. You know, I'll tell you what, if somebody wants you, they're gonna get you. And it happened with my mom. Cost me a lot of fucking money to get out of it. I was looking at a felony. But thank fucking God, it was a note, you know, a letter that she had written, you know, prior to that. Oh. That's what got me off. And the judge saw that, and he said, fuck that, you're done. But,
yeah, what's the group Gene was telling me about you guys belong to?
As far as?
He said there was some group you guys belong to, kind of, that, I don't know what he was fucking talking about.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Now, Mike said that? Or who said that?
Gene just said there was, maybe he was talking about someone else.
I don't know what it'd be. A group? Oh, a airport authority?
No, I thought it was something with the government shit. I don't know what it was.
Oh, you mean me, myself?
Yeah, you.
Well, I'm the county weed superintendent. I mean, you know, all I do is go out and look for noxious shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Nope, I don't belong to shit. Fucking bugs are getting thick. You guys got bugs flying around yet?
Not
Look at
yet.
that shit.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you, okay, so, all right, so your dad, he's in New Orleans?
Yeah.
Yep. So, how the hell did you end up in Colorado?
Oh, just work.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like it there?
It's all right. It's a lot different in New Orleans.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'd hope. So did you live there then?
No.
Well, you've never lived there?
Some, but not then.
I see, okay. Well, no, I was just curious because, I would find it can be fucking humid here. You know, I mean here. I don't think you guys have humidity that way.
Not much.
You know, but I don't know how the hell I could live in Louisiana.
It's pretty, yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, oh, fuck. Well, anywhere along there. You know, I lived in Little Rock for a little while, and I lived in Savannah, Georgia. You know, and Savannah's not a bad place because, you know, you got a breeze and whatnot. But I'll tell you what, fucking Little Rock sucked. Yeah. Oh, and Tulsa, too. I lived in Tulsa for a little while. And, you know, I mean, you go take a shower, and when you come out and towel off, if you aren't dry and you go outside, you're never going to get that way.
That's interesting.
You know, and bugs and everything that goes with it. No, it's a total. Different place. No, I love it out there. You know, actually, that's what I would like to move out there sometime.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna head back then.
Well, you know, like I said, I told Gene, I said, you know, I will do anything it takes to get the plane out of here. And anything else that goes with that, I don't know. You know, I just don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to know. You know, I just, like I said, the plane is definitely the focus. I don't want to see them get fucked over because, you know, I mean, Mike flew it in here. It's his plane, Colton's plane. It's nobody else's. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. And that's just the way I want it to be. It's, you know, I've seen shit like this before, and I won't allow it. I mean, what plane?
Well, I just got to make sure that when someone calls you to get the plane, that they're not sitting here for 2 or 3 hours.
That they who?
Whoever comes to get this plane out of here.
Oh yeah. Nope.
I need to know that it can happen. Like, really fucking fast.
Yep. Nope.
That won't be a problem.
Nope.
That won't. Okay.
Nope. Just give me heads up, okay? So we can plan. I mean, so we can plan a little bit. You just tell me when it's supposed to be here.
I can give you kind of a heads up, but then I can kind of give you a day, but I might not be able to give you a time because, you know, shit might be happening. It'll be like, hey, might be.
Well, just get close.
Yeah, I will.
Just get close.
All right.
And like I said, you know, the thing. Okay, so say like if you wanted it out here for a day or an evening, you just let me know. Maybe
when you leave it out here, are you going to leave that open?
No.
That's what I'm worried about.
No. Oh no, that gate. No. And you know the thing is
well, it's locked, right?
Pardon?
It'll be locked, right?
Oh yes. Yeah.
So if the plane's sitting out here and the gate's locked, how are they going to get in and get the fucking plane? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, right there. Opening. You know.
You can't just open you can't just.
Well, whatever you guys want. It doesn't matter to me.
All right.
Yep. Whatever you guys want.
Yeah.
That's why I figured I'd have the gate locked so that, you know, I mean, you don't get. Sometimes kids come out here and raise hell.
Yeah, it ain't much of a fence. We can get through it. I'm not worried about that. If we didn't have to, I would do it, but that's fine.
Yep. But, no.
Might have a few fence posts to fix, but that's all right.
Fuck, man, we just had the goddamn fence gone through. Shit, that cost us. What the fuck did that cost us? Well, you know, see, here's the deal is that, you know, if you have an airport out here like this, well, you got farmers that bring livestock out here, you know, and that's what they graze off of. And, I mean, if you don't have a fence and something ended up on the fucking runway, I mean, it wouldn't be good.
Right. Yeah, that's for sure.
It would not be good. No, it was like $1,500 or $2,000 to have them go around the fence. Now, I don't want to fuck up too much.
Well, that's why I was asking if there was a way the gate could be unlocked.
Well, whatever you want, because 9 times out of 10, unless somebody who comes and goes, that gate's open.
All right.
That gate is open.
All right. That sounds good. I'll be in touch.
Oh, that's what. Well, no. Well, that isn't going to matter. I was going to tell you. There's a red handle on that door, but you aren't. I mean, if the plane's going to be out, you don't need to know anything about that. But I mean, that door is easy to use. I mean, like I said, there's a red handle over there.
Right.
And it's a big fucking handle. You can't miss it. Anyway, you just take the thing, you crank it up, and then there's a switch right over here. You just hit the button. The door is on cruise control. You know, I mean, it goes up, stops. That's it. But you won't have to know anything about that.
Yeah.
If we get the plane out for you.
You got the plane out for me. I don't need to worry
Yeah,
about that
nope.
shit, right? That's okay. All right.
God damn, it's going to be a nice day.
Well, I'll get back to those guys, then I'll be in touch, okay?
Yep.
All right, thanks.
Sounds good.
All right.
Take care, Andrew.
All right.
You be good.
Yep.
All right.